Okay, y'all, just stop by to say good morning and to just comment on something that went through my mind this morning. I got up this morning and I was in the restroom getting ready to wash my face, brush my teeth, and all that stuff. And then I noticed I was standing in the mirror and I was like, who is she? Who is I? Who is this? Baby. I noticed my curves coming back. Um, to me, this new body, this new thing that I'm working toward is not necessarily new. It's like snatching my body back. You know what I'm saying? Back to original state, but even a greater state. You know what I'm saying? I haven't always been a plus size. I haven't always been in the situation and the condition that I am now. It's like through the years, like they say, weight gain comes from older age, getting older, from love handles, being in love and being comfortable and all that stuff, and just poor eating, not proper exercise, not, just neglection. Not neglecting the body, not doing the things that you should do, proper eating and all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, that was some of the things that was going on. But when I looked in the mirror this morning, I was like, who is that girl? Who is that? Who, baby? Who is that? And I said, it is me, it is she, it is I, it is me, baby. And I'm not just saying this to brag or anything, because at one point I wasn't feeling too good about myself. I know my original size, shape, my original, I know my originality. I've always known that. I've always known my authenticity. Authentic self. That's what I'm trying to say. I've always known who I am. I'm an emotional eater, so whenever I get emotional, I tend to find comfort foods and everything. And I'm a foodie. I love me some food, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry, I ain't sorry, but I love me some food. I just need to learn a better way of preparing my food. Get rid of some of the sodas and, the toxins and all that stuff. Because, baby, when I notice, I've been working out lately and I've been doing some walks and stuff, but I haven't necessarily seen the weight loss on the scale, but I'm noticing the curves. And I was looking at myself and I was thinking, oh, girl, you got these big arms. I've always had big arms. Even before I gained weight, before I became, obese, a plus-size woman. I've always had nice toned arms, even as a child. They used to call me Shira, and I didn't like it because I wasn't fat, but I was fit. And I was always had some kind of form of muscular, in my arms and, legs. I just was, not cut. Not like, I just don't know why they call me Shira, because I always had my little curves and my little softness to me. But as I got older, muscles become, kind of fatty. Not kind of, but, ain't gonna downplay it. I gained weight. But yeah, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, ooh wee, sexy mama. If you can look at yourself and say sexy mama or handsome man or whatever, and you can see yourself the way you want to be seen, then that's growth. That's growth. And there's improvement, there's movement and improvement that I'm going to make toward my life. And I'm not just saying me, my. I'm sharing my journey, my story, hoping that it will inspire someone else. Your current situation does not have to be your final destination. Again, your current situation does not have to be your final destination. Keep your faith, keep your focus, even when you don't see those results. Like I said, I was getting discouraged because I'm like, I'm doing all this, I'm making all these changes, and the weight just not, the math just not mathing up. The math is just not mathing up. I'm not seeing the reduction. I'm not seeing the subtraction of the weight. I'm not seeing it. But I said, you know what? I ain't gonna stop. And then I actually seen weight gain instead of weight loss when I started working out. And then I had to remind myself, I learned in college, must have memory, working out, I'm building up muscle. I had to remind myself, the doctor said, when I went to the doctor for weight loss, he says, whatever you do cardio, more cardio than muscles, than weights, because you have a lot of muscle, you muscle tone. So I was like, okay. So I've been doing it backwards. I've been, kind of lifting some weights, and I did remember to do those cardio, lose the weight, and then build the muscle. Lose the weight, then build the muscle. Because right now I'm building muscle before I even lose the weight, so that's why the weight is going up. So I just had to remind myself of that, to just stay focused. You might not see today. It's like planting a seed. When you plant a seed under the ground today, you will not see it will not sprout up tomorrow. No, it doesn't work like that. It's time consuming. It takes time before you see that seed pop up, pop out. So with that being said, I haven't necessarily seen or felt, I haven't even felt it really, the changes that's being made in my body. But as I looked in the mirror this morning and I seen them curves, baby. Oh, I seen them curves coming back. Oh my gosh. I was like, okay, there she is. She's coming out. She's coming out. And so I'm telling you guys to have the faith, stay focused. And not only do I don't want my old necessarily, I don't want my old body back. I want a better body. I want to be even better than it used to be when I was college, high school, and I know I won't be that exact person again. Never. But I respect her and I love her. She got me through some times. She got me through some times, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. That girl right there was the Yes, she was. Yes, she is. But I want to make her, that old her, proud of the new her. You know what I'm saying? I want her to know that with wisdom and knowledge and growth comes a better version. Yeah. Y'all, we don't have to grieve our old bodies back, our old whatever back, relationships back. We don't have to grieve all that stuff. We can make it better than before. Y'all, these 50s is the new 30s. Did you hear me? These 50s is the new 30s. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. My father, which is 75 this year, he just don't think. He doesn't have the mindset of a 75-year-old. I believe he have a mindset of like a 40-year-old. He said, "Oh, none get old but clothes, baby." And he says, "You got plenty of time to sleep when you're dead." You know what I'm saying? And he just has these motivational quotes. My mother was like that. My mother was afraid of people her age, I think. She was like, oh, no, I don't think she thought she was her age. She was like, I don't know. She always had a young heart, a youthful heart, and a youthful appearance. And she had more energy than I did. Yeah, I found it sometimes hard to keep up with my mother, and she was in her 70s. And she passed not last year, 2022, at 74, 2022, 74. Something like that. She was 70s, in her 70s. She passed in 22, and in 22, she had more energy than I did. She did, maybe. So anyway, I'm just trying to say, if we take care of ourselves and take care of our bodies, and it's all mentally. Start mentally. Don't wish to be nobody else but yourself. Wish to be a better version of, not wish, but hope to be a better version of yourself. Work toward being a better version of yourself. Your destiny is good. Your destiny is good. Don't worry about nobody else's destiny, nobody else's route, nobody else's road, because you don't really know what that person had to go through to be who they are. People have went through hell and high water. Yes, through death and rebirths. You don't know what all this person have been through just because it looked like it was easy for them, baby. I'm telling you, the shoes I've worn, no, I don't think nobody want to wear them shoes. I didn't want to wear them, but I had to. And here I am. I can look at myself today in the mirror and say, Who's that girl? La 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 la. Who's that girl? Hey! Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your situation. Work toward who you are, what you want. Don't give up. Your present situation does not have to be your final destination. And as the great Les Brown said, he says, other people's opinion about you does not have to be your reality. Hey. So I said that to motivate you all to get up, do something positive, be positive, put out good, and good will come back. And look at yourself and remember where you come from, and see yourself where you're going. See yourself where you're going. Feel it as if it's right here, right now. Yeah. Who's that girl? La 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 la. Who's that girl? Look at yourself and say, who's that girl? Look at yourself and say, who's that guy? La 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 la. Who's that guy? It's you, baby. It's you. You can do this. Tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Comment. Like, share, subscribe. Comment. Till later. Mwah. Have a blessed day.